Hey, folks, welcome back. Turning now to your Sunday forecast. Live pictures this morning from Lake Norman. Not a bad view, not the best either though, right, Chris?
If you like boats, it's a great view. If you don't like cloud cover and a wet, dreary day, not the best picture. And it makes you kind of want to do this. Let's bring up our Napometer. Maybe this is what you want to do today. So as expected, you could expect that our Napometer is off the charts. Active? Nah. It's going to be in that purple napping zone, so I understand. After watching this show, maybe you want to go roll over, take a nap, wait for it to get a little bit brighter later today. Totally understand, because this is the way it's going to look pretty much the rest of today. We will have some exceptions by day's end. Right now, what you're looking at is a wall of rain. So this is much heavier rain that's really starting to come down into Union County. Reporting southwest, that's where the heavier rain's coming from. So we hit a nice little break in the rain, but check it out. Those are those darker greens, even some of those yellows. And all you have to do is look upstream. One of the simplest things in meteorology, and this is why we maybe get some flack and a bunch of cliches, is just look where the weather's coming from, and likely that's what's going to happen. The thing on the back edge is we're going to hit some drier air, and then that's going to allow things to drop off, but it's not going to be anything like yesterday. I have to show you this. Drew King sent this to us from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Wow. Right? That was yesterday late afternoon, and what a powerful storm. You can see that lightning within the rain shaft here. There's also a big old hail core that came from that as well. No thunderstorms today. Any general thunderstorm chance, nothing close to severe, is going to be south of Columbia, so well outside our neck of the woods, but we're just going to be seeing some general light to moderate rain, and it will rain for hours for many of us. So a near washout, technical definition of a washout is pretty much sunrise to sunset. Not quite, because check it out. Once you get to about 1 to 3 o'clock, that's where we're starting to break up the rain. It's still going to have that kind of feeling like, hey, it's going to rain more. And then once you get to about 3 to 6, that's where we're really starting to erode that cloud cover on the back end, but then starting to see those rain showers disappear. I think it's anywhere between 6 and 8 that you might have a bright spot or two. So literally the last hour or two before the sun sets at 8:02, that's when you might see the sunshine. So maybe plan for an evening plan. What does that mean for some of our sporting events today? Widespread rain at the start of the Charlotte Knights game. Unless they push this back to the evening, this is going to be a washout. They're going to have to do a rain delay on this one, or wait until maybe Syracuse comes back to town. For the Charlotte FC forecast, this is much better because it's close to the evening. 6 p.m., maybe a stray sprinkle at that point. I think it's overcast. But then right around 8 p.m., so close to about halftime, that's where you're going to have a brighter sunset. So you could actually have a brighter sky. Regardless, I would bring a small towel to dry your seat at Bank of America Stadium. Over the next 4 mornings, you can expect a much cooler low. We've been dealing with some really mild temperatures recently. By the way, today, if I didn't really emphasize it, highs are only going to be in the mid-50s. We technically enter a high temperature at 63 degrees at midnight. You expect freezing temperatures up in the mountains. We're officially a part of the Frost Freeze program, exception the high country. Their growing season hasn't technically begun, doesn't begin until May 1st, so it's not until after that point that you have a near freezing temperature. You'll have a frost or a freeze advisory. Our rainfall chances you can see for today, widespread. Outside of that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I need to do some painting outside. So I'm going to let you know if you have anything you need to do outside that needs to be dry for a few days. This is a solid window. Maybe a spotty shower on Friday, but likely we're staying dry. So our Guy Roofing 70 forecast shows today is the coolest by far because you have wet conditions. Again, we already hit our high for the day, but we're in the lower to the mid 50s today. 65 tomorrow with that sun coming back, and then the mid to the upper 70s, pretty much where we should be this time of April. So April shall return, but right now it feels more like early March.